This is kind of like one of those situations where you give a mouse a cookie and it leads into this entire adventure, except it's in my chicken coop. Let me show you a situation that I just discovered in my chicken coop. So I came out here because my dogs were chasing a laying hen that had somehow gotten out of the run. She's a repeat offender. She gets out all the time. And I just thought she had gone back in today. Well, she had not. So I went out, collected the gray chicken, went to put it in the chicken coop and figured, well, I'm out here, I might as well collect some eggs. So I came out here, realized that my husband had forgotten to collect eggs today. And as I was looking around at all of these birds, I had just moved 4 younger girls out here. I wanted to make sure that they were not getting picked on. They are still submissive for sure. But I also noticed that one hen, not one of the new ones, looked like she had been scalped. I have no idea how this happened. Typically, my chickens will not be that aggressive to each other, and it's not like she's a new addition. So I'm not really sure. It doesn't look like this was probably caused by the chickens, but then obviously they're going to capitalize on that situation. So I'm sure that they have done some damage since. Just gonna warn you, it's a little graphic, and there is some blood. So if you have a queasy stomach, you might not want to watch the rest of this. This is what the back of her head looks like now. She had been assimilated, I don't know, before the weather turned, probably in October. And yes, she's one of the younger ones because she's not a mature bird. But she's been in here long enough that I don't think this is just pecking order injury. I feel like she may have gotten caught on something outside or something. So one thing I've never really made a video on is what I do when I find a chicken that is injured in my general population chicken coop. I don't really have the space to isolate them, and all of my crates are being used up by my dogs. So typically what I will do, now if it's an emergency situation, I will find a way, but I am very confident in this method that I am going to use, and I'm off tomorrow, so I can monitor it. These lights will go off in an hour or two, but the method that I use is pretty tried and true. I've honestly never had any further issues when I've applied this in a chicken coop. I never separate my birds because usually reintroduction is a freaking nightmare. And no, this is not a paid advertisement. I'm not getting compensated from this company in any way whatsoever. But this is my miracle worker. Pick no more. You can get it on Amazon, you can get it from Tractor Supply, and it's this nasty smelling, gooey, purple bluish liquid. And you put that on the sore, and the birds, it affects their mucous membranes. Those birds will not want to attack that bird anymore because of the effect that it has on their mucous membranes. I have used this on roosters in my general population coop. There were only literally, I've had chickens for many, many years, and there's probably less than 5 times that I've had to use this in my general population chicken coop. I had used it enough times to have faith that this will actually work. Also had to use this in one of my meat turkeys a few years ago. We ended up consuming her. She had a wing injury and they would not leave her alone. She was even separated. Then she started pecking herself. So this was the only way that we could get her healed up. So it also worked for us on turkeys. No, I am not a veterinarian. This is not medical advice, but this is just from my experience. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. So I'm going to apply this to that wound on the back of her head, and I will keep you updated on how she does. Ironically, she's literally standing right in front of me. So I'm gonna view that as a sign. You're okay. Man, I wish that I could do sutures. It looks like her entire head needs to be sewed back together. Oh, I wonder what she got caught on. You poor thing. I wish I could just hold it up there for her. Really should have thought that one through before I did it with my nice Virginia Tech sweatshirt on, but live and learn. I did see a hen try to peck her. Oh, yep, that buff just tried to peck her too, and you can see how she's reacting. So on second thought, I believe that this was probably from a rooster trying to mate with her. I'm guessing a younger rooster. and she wasn't having it. So I think the best plan of action is to pull her out, and I will put her in a pen with younger birds in my chick room. There are no mature roosters in there, so I don't have to worry about that, and I will make sure that I keep you updated.